Cinema. Welcome back to War of Cinema. I'm your host, Greg, your local metalhead, and with me is
Par the Collector, a.k.a. Par your friendly neighborhood collector.
Nice.
Yeah. Been working on that one for a while.
Really?
I was going to use it for my haul video, but like I haven't dropped one of those in ages.
Yeah.
So might as well use it now.
I was gonna say shit, but I'm tired of riding your ass about the haul video.
Oh,
It's like,
dude, I swear to God, I plan on going home and doing it.
literally,
today.
it's like an ongoing joke.
It
Like,
is, bro.
Every time you
Like-
talk about doing the haul videos and not
It's
doing
like Dr. Dre's Detox album. It's going to drop, bro. I'm telling you, man. It's going to be epic. You're going to love it. Just working on the last few things.
Right.
And then, yeah, man, we're going to get in there and get it done.
Yeah, and then when you drop it, you delete it.
Nope, it wasn't ready. It wasn't
It
ready.
wasn't ready.
Clearly, it wasn't ready.
So we're doing Smokin' Aces, a movie you
Smoking
gave me.
fucking aces, bro.
2006.
I fuck with this movie hard, dude.
Director
I do not know who directs it.
Joe Carnan. But the
Oh,
fucking
Carnahan or whatever.
Carnahan, yeah,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go. I'm
He's
shit
actually
with
done
names.
some movies. He's done some big ones.
I believe it. Cast. Just give me
Fucking
a minute.
all-star cast, man.
Let me run through this because after watching it, I was like, fuck me, this is going to take a minute. Ryan Reynolds, Ray Liotta, Joseph Ruskin, Alex Rocco, Wayne Newton, Jeremy Piven, Ben Affleck, Peter Burge, Martin Henderson, Common, Christopher Michael Hawley, Andy Garcia, Mike Falco, Joe Drago, Alicia Keys,
I love
Jeff
Alicia Keys.
Hibberton, like
Tiffany, or not Tiffany. What's that lady's name? She's on. She's been in. Oh, Taja Henson.
yeah. Nestor Carbonell. Is that right? Chris Pine, Kevin Durant. Okay, so and it just keeps going. It's never ending.
It really is, man.
So I was super fucking surprised at when I pulled this up with all those names. Pretty big names, right? How much do you think this movie cost to make?
30 mil.
Nope, less.
Really? 15?
17.
Damn.
17 million with that, like.
Well, I did hear a fun fact. I did know that when Ben Affleck took this role, he literally was almost done with acting completely.
Really?
Like he hadn't even directed Argo yet. Like he was almost done with acting.
Mhm.
And Joe Carnahan called him and said, "Hey, I got this little part. You probably wouldn't be that interested. Maybe you want to maybe you want to do it. Maybe you don't, you know?" And then Ben showed up and he's like, "Yeah, man, I could do this in like a day." And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, cool. Thanks, man." And then he just came, shot his shit, and went home.
Well, fun fact. Ben Affleck's character has to play pool. Ben Affleck's never even held a cue stick before this movie.
He's fucking great. Very convincing.
And that's because they had to do like 20 takes for each shot while he's giving dialogue.
Dude,
Like-
he has a lot of fucking dialogue for one thing. He was probably like, "Y'all are assholes, man. You told me it was a day's worth of like, I gotta fucking read off like I'm a good one hunting and shit." Like,
Well, if he would have been better at pool, then he might have got him done in fewer takes.
man, he does a great job of setting it up, though, man.
Okay, so I lied to you. After rewatching this movie, I realized I have seen this movie.
You have seen it,
I forgot about it.
did you?
I was rewatching this and I was like, that looks familiar. That looks familiar. That looks familiar. And I was doing that throughout the whole movie. And I'm like, I've seen this movie. I just completely forgot that I saw it.
Because you hated it so much
Okay.
that you forgot about it.
I don't, right off the rip, I don't hate it.
But
I just wish it didn't have so much.
it really is a lot.
The worst part is the beginning is the fucking exposition dump. That's like my biggest pet peeve in movies is like just dumping exposition. And that's what they do throughout the first, because they're setting up.
I love that shit, though.
Do you?
Just I love that they were I love that he's explaining like snitch is snitch, and then they're just going through whacking people and shit. Like, you know how that goes. And Jeremy Piven, he is this fucking movie, man. Like, he fucking kills it for me. Like, he's my favorite part of this fucking movie.
Really?
Yeah, him and his fucking crew. Like, they fucking kill it.
Oh, Joel Egerton is
Joel
in this thing.
Egerton, fucking hilarious. Top 5, one of the funniest fucking back and forths in all of movies, bro.
Absolutely.
If you don't agree with me, we can fucking fist fight. Like, it's a cinnamon, roll of the cinnamon. It looks like jizz. Eastern European jizz.
So I watched this like so long ago that I was like still new to film, so I didn't know a lot of these characters. So rewatching it and really knowing these characters is just fucking hilarious.
I love the fucking Hitman, like the way they came about it, like different kinds of fucking like every walks of life.
So that's the thing I did like about it, because it was a very like rat race esque
Mhm.
kind of movie. Like you have a bunch of different kind of characters, they're all going after the same goal or whatever. I did like that part of it, but Jeremy Piven's like backstory in the beginning just put me to sleep. It was hard to follow, it was convoluted, I didn't care. Like I wish they would have like flushed that out a little more.
Mhm.
But once it got to the hitman trying to take him out, because what is this movie even about? Like, what's the synopsis?
Okay, Jeremy Piven plays I can't make this shit up. He is a Vegas, like a Chris Angel, well, not Chris Angel, because he's like an old school magician in now times. Like he's in fucking suits with the glitter and all that. He's like a Siegfried and Roy, but without the tigers and without the other guy.
Right.
And he gets close with the Las Vegas mob boss, and he wants to be like Frank Sinatra. He wants to fucking, be seen as a gangster, and he wants to do all that. So he starts fucking around a little bit. Thinks he's like, knows his shit. He's been hanging out with these guys long enough. He thinks he can like start his own little mafia family or whatever.
Right.
He Common, and I forget the other guy's name. His name's Beanie in the movie, but he gets a crew of black guys that like work for him, and they rob people and they fucking shoot people, and it's Vegas, so there's like all types of people to rob and stuff. Well, because he is a fucking idiot and he's coked out of his mind all the time, he has no idea what he's fucking doing. So he fucks up. Ben Affleck has a great line about it. He goes, he's fucking up fast and picking up steam or some shit like that, and he gets caught. And instead of going away for fucking life, he decides he's going to tell on the mob.
He's Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, he's going to testify against the mob. He's going to Sammy Gravano this thing.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's going to get a deal for him and all of his people, and they're just going to ride off into the fucking sunset. Well, while his lawyer, who is also his fucking talent manager, like the guy that books his gigs and shit,
Right.
He's negotiating with the feds. And while this is happening, him and his crew are held up in this Lake Tahoe hotel. Fun fact, I actually went to that hotel when I was in Lake Tahoe. It looks just fucking like it. Obviously, it's the same one from the movie. But fun fact, cool. You did not know.
Did not know that.
Yeah, they changed the name of it for the movie, obviously. But beautiful hotel. Anyways, Jeremy Piven and his crew are hanging out in this hotel in Lake Tahoe, waiting on the deal to get done. And at the same time, the Las Vegas mob boss is like a fucking 1,000 years old. And he doesn't even care that he's going to go to prison forever. He just wants to fucking kill this guy for snitching on him.
Right.
And the people under the boss of Vegas, they want to fuck him over so they can take over. So they're trying to get this guy fucking killed so they can kill the old man or whatever the fuck.
See, this is the kind of plots that you like. Everyone's trying to kill everybody, and like it's hard to follow sometimes.
And the old man, he the only thing he asked is he wants his fucking heart cut out. And he's like, what the fuck do you mean he wants his heart cut out? He's like, it's old school Sicilian shit, man. He wants to fucking drink his blood. I don't fucking know. He's like, they said cut his fucking heart out. It's $1 million, $1 million contract for his heart, for the hit in the heart. And so that's pretty much how the movie starts off.
Right.
Ryan Reynolds and Ray Liotta are FBI agents. That's probably one of my bigger pet peeves of the movie.
What's that?
You have Ray Liotta. That's mafia royalty in movies.
Yeah, you're going to put him in the
You
FBI.
use him as a fucking FBI guy.
He did feel like a waste in this movie. But, fun fact.
Same thing with Andy Garcia. They did the same thing with him.
Yeah.
You could have used him.
Right. Fun fact, whenever Ray Liotta and Ryan Reynolds are in the van at the beginning of the movie, all that was improvised.
Oh, I could believe that.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, this is that movie that just said, okay, well, this guy can do more than just comedy. Like, he can actually fucking act if he wants to. Like, that's what I thought when I saw this movie. This, at the time, I think I'm a junior in high school when this movie comes out, and it's probably my favorite Ryan Reynolds movie to date.
Oh, no.
At that time.
At that time, yeah. I was going to say.
Because really all he had that I gave a shit about was Waiting, shit like that.
I was going to say, when did Waiting come out? Was this like
it came out like 04, yeah.
Yeah.
I was also working. I was in high school.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, I was gonna say because it felt like he's still trying to find his footing as an actor.
Right. Like he done Blade and shit like that. Like it was like not a bunch of good stuff.
It's funny, like Ryan Reynolds, like he was trying to be like a legit actor and trying to do all these like serious roles, but he's not that guy.
Right.
He's the guy from Waiting. Like,
Right.
like that's what you want to cast him as, is like the witty banter.
I think he's fucking shows a lot more depth now.
Yeah.
I think he can act now.
Yeah,
sure.
I think he's found his footing. I love Ryan Reynolds to death.
Oh, for sure.
I'll watch
mean,
him in anything.
Just
You ever
for
seen
Deadpool
Buried?
alone. I haven't. I mean, I have, but it's like
It's a hard watch.
exactly. I don't think I ever finished it because it was just that terrible.
Oh, it'll just make it worse
Yeah.
if you try and finish it. But that's one where he like really shows his range. You're like, fuck, Ryan Reynolds is actually a really good actor. He's not just like a one-trick pony.
That one he watched, The Voices. I watched that one. That was a fucking weird one, bro.
Yeah.
You'd probably like that movie.
Probably.
He's talking to the dog, the cat, and he's voicing all the animals and the voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like people, even people who love Ryan Reynolds said that like anybody that talked to him when they were making that movie, they're like, Ryan kind of lost his shit a little bit doing that one.
That's funny.
And I've never watched it since I've heard that, so it kind of makes me want to go back and watch it again. And just
I
be
haven't
like,
seen it. I want to check it out.
it's so fucking eerie, dude.
Is it?
Like, it really is, bro. He just has this fucked up smile. I don't know. It's weird. He's like killing people when the animals are telling him to do it. It's like a very Son of Sam type of deal.
Right.
It's weird.
So tell me about like the gangsters that are going to be killing this.
That's probably the best part of this movie. That's
It
why
is.
I said Ben Affleck in the movie for 8 minutes.
Mhm.
5 of it is telling who all the killers are. And you got these 3 crazy Nazi fucks. Chris Pine plays one of them.
I fucking hate this, like, because they're metalheads, but they're fucking neo-Nazis. Like, can we separate the neo-Nazism from metal? Like,
They're backwoods country fucking inbred motherfuckers, dude. Like they
I
are.
know, but
they covered so many white stereotypes in those 3 fucking characters. Like
really did.
it's insane, dude. They got meth, crackheads, Billy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking death metal, Nazi. Dude, I was just like, holy shit, man.
Right. If it wasn't for the Nazi people, like Nazi.
If you could
stereotypes.
write the 3 worst white people ever, these would be it, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, but it's fucking great how he sets up their story. He's telling us, Ben Affleck's telling a story about how they killed this mob boss in Ohio. He goes, all 3 of them end up taking bullets. One of them takes a shrapnel off a grenade that he fucking threw, loses his eyesight. The
One
other
guy
one's
shit in the back. He loses his legs.
yeah, he
and he's
took a bullet in the back. He can't fucking walk, so he's being carried by the other guy.
crawling.
And he goes, they fucking shot. He goes 12 people dead, 16 injured. The restaurant fucked, all to get this one fucking guy. It shows him this guy's crawling across the street, and the guy can't see shit. And he's hopped on the other dude's back, and he's fucking telling him where to shoot, and he finally fucking kills him. It's insane.
They are my favorites.
Then it goes to my boy Chibs, because we argued about this last week because you haven't seen Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't ever remember his fucking name, but he's Chibs.
Yeah.
He's a fucking like this disguised motherfucker. Like he just gonna dress up, like he dresses up as a dude in a wheelchair,
Mhm.
and just to kill this guy, dude. That's like he's in a wheelchair, and then he stands up, shoots this dude, hops on the back of a fucking milk truck, and then pulls off a mask, and it turns out it's a completely different guy. Like, but anyways, that's him, Chibs.
Mhm.
And you got Alicia Keys and Taja Henson. They're chicks, and
Are they?
well, I'm just saying, it's like it kind of set up like they're the women hitters.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
they had to throw some women hitters in there,
Right.
and Alicia Keys kind of pulls them in with how good looking she is, and then they fucking kill him.
And then the other girl's like the technician.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna be all over the place because there's no like coherent story.
Well,
like-
even the fucking movie is kind of all over the place like that.
right. But can we just talk about that girl's fucking sniper rifle?
The 50 cal.
That 50 cal scene was probably my favorite scene of this whole fucking movie.
She saw old girl die. She thought old girl died. She lost her fucking shit.
It's just every time she fired that 50 cal, the way they like strung those people, like pulled them when they got hit was amazing. I
That was
loved that.
fucking nuts, dude.
That was
Where
so
fucking
cool.
Ryan Reynolds just starts backing, or Common just starts backing up. That
Although-
fucking elevator scene. Shut down the elevators. Fucking lights a cigarette, and then Starts the fucking elevator with jumper cables.
There are some like really cool scenes because when there's a bunch of smoke, and when the door is open, they just come out with their guns firing.
One of them's got a
really cool.
chainsaw.
Yeah, right.
That was crazy. And then ends up landing on said
I was
chainsaw.
gonna say like,
which was fucking nuts.
another favorite part is whenever Ray Liotta and the guy you were talking about, Chubbs or whatever, Chibs.
Oh no, it's a different guy.
Oh yeah, it is a different
That's
guy.
El Plaga or whatever. Yeah. Dude chews his fucking fingerprints off at Interpol so they can't identify him.
Yeah.
It's the only reason he's free. This guy's killed all these fucking terror, like all these. Dude, it shows him how he goes, you'll kill anybody in the worst way imaginable. This guy's fucking jumper cable in this dude's fucking dick and balls.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Melting him down in bathtubs and shit. It's fucking
right.
crazy.
He's a fucking.
He's
Crazy.
like the devil. That's why they call him the plague. Because like that's what he is, bro. When he gets it just fucking kills you.
Right. So his whole story arc is he finds the janitor, not the janitor, but the security guy.
Head of security, yeah.
Head of security. Oh, that guy's from Lost.
First he starts off by being an FBI agent.
Mhm.
Well, then they're not having the FBI shit anymore. So he fucking kills old boy, and it's so cold how it's like he did him a favor, but he also fucked him up. Like he didn't want to kill him, but he knew he had to.
Yeah.
So he does it like so quick that he's like, you shouldn't be feeling any pain. He goes, blood is filling up into your lungs.
Close your eyes, because this is the last phase.
Yeah, he says it in fucking Spanish, which is even way cooler, like way colder. He's like, because if this is the last thing you ever see, God will hold it against you. I was like, oh my God, that's so deep and so fucked up, dude. Like, great dialogue in this movie.
It has some great scenes. It has shining moments. So yeah, he has a head of security guards. Get up. He gets Ray Liotta's into the in the elevator.
That's a great.
Ray Liotta finally figures out who he is, and they just start fucking
we got somebody
shooting.
down when it comes over the radio. Somebody down. We found a dead guy. And then Alicia Keys finds him in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Girl, these dudes are shut the fuck up." She's like, "They're talking about it on the radio. Some fed is one's the fake one, one's the real one." She's like, "Whichever one's the fake one, I'm about to ice his ass." And the El Plaga or whatever, he hears it. So he's got this like thing, the same thing he killed the head of security with. It's like a blade that he has in his wrist. He cuts Alicia Keys. She ends up jumping out of the elevator. But Ray Liotta dies.
They were already
obviously.
shot up before she saw them.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
But she's talking to the other girl on the headset because she's trying to catch up with these prostitutes, which is hilarious,
yeah.
man. I love that fucking scene.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Reynolds has a good line about it too. He's like, what's wrong? He's like, there's hookers up there fist fighting. He's like, we're stuck in a van all day and this guy's got hookers fist fighting. That's not fair. Like, you know, Ryan Reynolds does give a couple great little one-liners and stuff in this one.
He's always good for his one-liners.
But he does show some range towards the end of the movie. I'm not going to give it all away yet, but he does show some bold, some real act. So it looks like some real tears. Anyways. The greatest scene, it cuts to, so it sets it all up, tells you about all the killers, and then it sets it up to where the sun's coming down in this, this luxury suite in the hotel.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Piven's standing there in a bathrobe and pajama pants, coked out of his mind. He's been up for like days. Hair's all greasy and shit. And he sees the sunlight come through and he just puts his sunglasses on. He's like, fuck you. like he's fuck you to the sun or God or whoever, dude. Because the sun hit his eyes. Like,
Right.
God forbid it hit his eyes. And Common comes in. He's like, hey, man, what's going on with the deal? He's like, we're waiting on it. He's like, these flowers have wilted. Call the florist. And what he's saying by flowers have wilted is he's had all these hookers. He's done with that. Wants some new hookers.
Right.
Common, give me some new hookers, man. And he's like, I need you to calm down and chill out. He goes, I need you to call the florist. And then you get the great scene with Joel Egerton. Hugo is the dude's name.
Right, Hugo.
He had busted a huge load on Jeremy Piven's jacket. And he's like, Hugo, what the fuck is that? And he throws a card because that's like his whole thing. He does all these fucking card tricks.
Yeah, he's a fucking magician.
He's a magician, you know? And he's like, cinnamon roll? Is it the roll of the cinnamon? And Jeremy Piven starts mimicking him and making fun of him, and it's fucking great. He's like, it looks like jizz, Eastern European jizz. He goes, you know what the funny thing about it is, Hugo? That's a $10,000 calfskin jacket. My fucking $10,000 calfskin jacket. And Hugo, Joel Edgerton's like, you want me to send out? To where? The fucking incinerator? You got the fucking ejaculate, right? And then you got the coat. And then you got like 12 hours of just fucking merging with the fibers. You want me to apologize? Only if you really mean it. It's a great fucking scene, man. It's hilarious. And Hugo goes down to the basement to get the fucking butler, the private butler that only cleans their room and shit, that floor, whatever. Rich people shit. Mm-hmm. Something me and you'll never know nothing about. And while he's doing it, one of the other guys, Beanie, he's like, Hugo, I can't believe you was barebacking them bitches, dog. Your dick is disintegrating as we speak. Help me clean this shit up, bro. I ain't playing with your ass. He fucking shoots him. Anyways, I'm skipping ahead, but when Hugo goes down to the basement to get the butler, Chibs from Set of Anarchy has already killed the butler and is making a mask to be him.
Right.
And he sees Hugo's character, and he said it'd be a lot easier just to fucking kill him, and I don't have to learn how to talk like this fucking guy. Just kill him and go. So he kills him, becomes the guy. Well, anyways, so he comes back to the room. He kills Beanie, and am I skipping ahead? I don't feel like I know I'm skipping ahead.
But it's all over the place.
It is all over the place. But the main thing is they're trying to get Jeremy Piven to sign this fucking deal so he can give them pretty much the West Coast Mafia. Like,
all right, and you have all these hitmen trying to take him out so he doesn't talk.
Right, and they're all trying to get up to this fucking penthouse a different way. Yeah. Old boy went the route of that. The other guy's trying to be an FBI agent. The other two girls, they try to be hookers. And the crazy motherfuckers, the Nazis, they just go at it.
Yeah, they're just a hurricane.
They just fucking unleash themselves upon these people. Great fucking scene when they come off that elevator.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a bunch of like hotel security, like off-duty cops or retired cops, whatever. And they get caught. Oh, because that's right. Because Jeremy Piven gets a phone call from the manager. This is when the shit takes a turn to the left. Because he said, I've been negotiating with these people for 19 straight hours. He goes, they just pulled the fucking plug on the deal and left. He goes, what do you mean they pulled the plug on the fucking deal? He said, they didn't need you. He goes, they didn't need me. They didn't need anybody. And they kicked me the fuck out. He goes, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? And Jeremy Piven is like, what do you mean? He's like, I gave them this. I gave them that. And he's like, they're making you give up everybody. Only one is you.
Yeah. And then it was a really cool scene. Like, it's kind of like cheesy, but I thought it was kind of cool because he's a magician. So he has this deck of cards, and he keeps like throwing down aces. And he'll throw like 3 aces down, and then throw a joker down to like, I'm fucked kind of thing.
Because like Common hears him telling him that he's going to have to give up everybody.
Yeah.
To get away with it.
All right.
And Common comes in, and he wants to see if he'll tell him. Because he goes into this it's a great fucking speech about how outside of a fucking dog, there ain't no such thing as more loyal than me. He goes, you ain't ever have to get your fucking hands dirty. You ain't ever killed nobody. He goes, you had us for that. He goes, so you gonna tell me what the fuck? And he gives him this fucking spiel about like I make you see what I want you to see because you don't matter. And then he fucking throws the gun. He throws the cards at his eye.
Yeah.
Cuts his eye with the card. And he's getting ready to fucking kill him. Well, that's of course same time Chubbs comes back, and Chubbs comes back and starts blowing everybody. He kills his whole crew pretty much. They arrest Common same time. And like I said, Jeremy Piven's so coked out of his mind he doesn't even realize that Hugo's fucking hasn't said a word. It just looks like a Muppet.
Yeah.
And because
you need to get a haircut. Looks like your mom put a bowl on your head.
Hugo, you look fucking Muppet, dog. I ain't playing with you, bro. Help me clean this shit up. And he shoots him in the back. And it's so crazy because Beanie just turns around. He's like, motherfucker, no, you didn't. He just just shot me in the back. And he fucking blows him away, man. That's the last we hear of Beanie.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he has a great little bit though. Like I would feel like a shitty if I didn't mention this part where he looks at one of the hookers and he's like, "God damn, girl, I just realized how fucked up I was until I started looking at your ass." Ever said you went from Beyonce to something in less than 8 goddamn hours. Fuck you, motherfucker. He's like, whatever, bitch, we did that dance. Get your shit and go. And then the 2 hookers get into it, and she falls through a fucking table. And he's like, "Yo, you got medical insurance for these hoes?" Or some shit like that. It's fucking great. They start beating the shit out of each other. He's like taking pictures on his phone and shit. It's hilarious, man.
There is some funny stuff in this movie. Like once it gets going, it's great. It's just getting it going.
I love when Alicia Keys and her go to talk to the mob guy about the hit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "So how you gonna do it? How you gonna kill Israel?" And she's like, "Pussy." And he's like, "Come again?" Pussy. Israel likes pussy. You know, so like he's like, "So you're gonna use pussy?" Yeah,
I got it.
He plays in The Sopranos.
Oh, really?
He plays Richie Aprile in The Sopranos. And he was also in Mean Streets.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he played the bartender.
I knew I saw him somewhere. Yeah.
He's been in a bunch of stuff like that, like little small stuff.
Right.
But
you didn't think Jeremy Piven's like overacted a little bit, like it was a little much?
Nah, because like that's what he does great. Because like my favorite character he's ever done is Ari from Entourage.
Mm-hmm.
He plays like the super dick, super agent. Like does anything and everything to get his clients whatever they want. Because like that's just what he's just a fucking bulldog, you know.
Yeah.
But no, but this is the kind of like that egotistical asshole, you know, like I think that's where he shines the best. Like if I've watched interviews with him and like how he is as a real person, like he's not interesting at all. But when he plays that, he's fucking gold, man.
Yeah. I'll have to watch more of his movies because I don't think I've seen a whole lot of them. I just like I thought it was a little much sometime, but you know, it was entertaining to watch.
It might have been. I haven't really gone back and look at it, but
yeah.
There's just like I said, there's a lot of cool shit. I love that. I love when all the shit kicks off, and then like you said, she thinks Alicia Keys gets killed, but it turns out Common saves her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, or she gets shot. That's what it is.
She gets shot, but he like grabs her and
gets her
takes
away,
her to safety.
And they end up kind of falling in love or whatever.
They're going down the stairs, and Ryan Reynolds is coming up. He thinks Alicia Keys killed his partner,
right?
So he's ready to like
She's
take
like,
her
he
out.
was
She's
already
like,
dead when I got there.
Right.
That's right. I remember that part.
Yeah. So, you want to go ahead and jump to the? I don't know. Is there anything?
Well,
else
we're getting there. Yeah. It's pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, dude. I feel like this is shitty, but the reason why you only hear Ben Affleck in the first 8 minutes of this movie, probably people are saying like, "Oh, Nick, why did you do that?" Because it's another great scene. These guys are gonna go. They're not gonna. They're the only ones that aren't trying to kill Israel. They want to arrest him because there's like $1 million bond on him because he jumped bond to go into hiding or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So Jason Bateman, great fucking scene. We almost completely skipped him. He's fucking. I'm
so
great.
glad you said that. I was like, fucking Jason Bateman.
If you ever think to yourself like, man, Jason Bateman always plays that really like other than Ozark, like he plays this play it safe kind of guy, you know. Watch him in this movie. He's like he plays fucking sex addict lawyer.
Yeah, he plays a washed up lawyer, alcoholic,
and he's got a great fucking scene where like the old boy tries to pick up. Tries to pick up the fucking buddy suit. He's like, "Is that yours? You want to put your fucking dick beaters off of it, man? Put it down."
Yeah.
And then like they're trying to leave, and he's like, "All right, man, dab it, then lock it, and then you put the chain on it. That's what the kids are doing. We should start that."
He's like, "Something I'm trying to come up with." It's like, a great little scene.
He's like, "Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit. Fuck him up. Fucking rape him." Like, he just has this terrible this terrible eyes. And then he cuts to him back later in the movie after he finds out that Ben Affleck and them have been shot the fuck up. He's wearing fucking a bra and panties in the bed. He's like, "Holy shit!" He's fucking trying to find a phone to call somebody. But yeah, Ben Affleck and the other two guys. One's Pete Berg, who is actually a great director,
mm-hmm.
And a good pretty good actor. And I forget the other guy's name, but he's been in a bunch of shit too. But anyways, they're his buddies, and they're gonna go in there and they're gonna get Israel. And they're gonna dress up. They already rented fucking security guard outfits to go in there. Well, the neo-Nazis see the security guard outfits laid out on their car. They're going through the whole plan of what they're gonna do, and they think they're just security guards talking before their shift, so they fucking blow them away.
Right.
And it's so fucked up, dude. But Chris Pine, great acting, goes up to Ben Affleck's lifeless body and starts working his mouth like a fucking puppet. Hey, man, sorry we had to shoot you up like that, take your stuff. Oh, don't worry. We was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. You mean that, man? Thank you for saying that. Well, don't beat yourself up too bad. You never know. Maybe you'll be up here with me one day. You think that? I know that. He starts like he's about to cry. He stands back up and he's like, all right, get them all in the fucking water.
A nice little touch is
get off your ass.
The other two neo-Nazi guys are just wrestling on the car for no
like beating
reason.
the shit out of each other.
Right.
Yeah, they don't really talk at all. Like
No,
Chris
they're
Pine's
just
the only one
dudes.
that's like he's smart enough to actually talk.
Yeah. They reminded me of Mad Max. Like there's some characters out of Mad Max.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, he then he sees the hit out for, or the bond out for what's his face, and he's like, oh, wrong place, wrong time. Oh no, he's like, small world. That's what it was.
Yeah. I love that scene at the end because one of them actually lives.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other little fucking thing.
It's him. It's the guy.
The one I can't think of. Yeah. But dude, that old lady saves him. She's got that big ass dildo in the tub.
Right.
He's like got hypothermia and shit. He's about to die.
Oh my god, that little kid.
Oh my god, dude. He's listening to Wu-Tang Clan in a fucking kung fu outfit. Eating fucking shit. He's on Ritalin, all kinds of shit. He keeps fucking karate chopping like an inch away from this dude's fucking face. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, eyeballing me, dog.
He's got an eye patch for some reason. I guess his eye got taken out.
I don't know. And then he drops a fucking ice cream sandwich in the kid in his fucking.
You eyeballing me, son?
I don't like you eyeballing me, dog.
That little kid was fucking drunk.
Oh my god, that kid.
I forgot about that.
No, just like I said, like there's a bunch of great little things in this movie.
Yeah.
Is the plot great? No. And I would tell you that is probably my biggest. The thing I don't like about this movie is the end. And I guess like we don't have to tap dance around it anymore. But
well, the thing is this is like one of those dumb action movies. Like it's not deep at all. It's a bunch of hitmen. Like I said, it's like a rat race to kill this guy, and that's all it is. It's just to build these. And crazy, I'm fine with that. Cartoon characters.
If they would have stopped it, that was the entire plot, was just them trying to get this fucking guy, and they would have added nothing else, I'd have been 100% fine with it. What I didn't like is the twist they give at the end, where it turns out the reason why the feds pull the fucking deal is because Buddy Israel, who is Jeremy Piven's character, is the mob boss's illegitimate son.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives you like a brief 2-second thing at the beginning of the movie where they're talking about all the charges that the mob boss had ducked, and he's like, and a child fucking DNA test just to top it off. You don't think anything of it. It just goes on with the movie. Well, then of course it goes back to that. Andy Garcia knows that they want. It turns out that the mob boss was a fucking FBI agent that almost got killed. And instead of going back, he thought the feds tried to have him killed. So he just became this mobster. Like he never came back out.
Well, the thing is he was taking prosthetics. He did like facial reconstruction to be on the inside, kind of like Eastern Promises, to get on the inside of the mob. But the thing is he kind of turned into a mobster. Yeah. But the thing is for some reason the FBI has this like soft spot for him, and they keep like bailing him out and saving him.
Right.
So that's where this whole thing comes.
Well, they were saying that, but he's super old and he's about to die. Well, Buddy Israel is his son, and they match. Mm-hmm. He can donate, which I don't know why you'd want the cokehead's heart.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's still in better shape than that old man. So
I guess so, but that's what the FBI says. We're going to take the heart out of the drug addict that's about to die anyways from a coke overdose, and we're going to take his heart and we're going to put it in this old man so we could get debrief his ass and get all this years because he knows where all the bodies are buried. He's been 30 years in the mafia. He goes, that kind of intelligence we can never get with 1,000 snitches and that. So that's the whole game plan. Is Andy Garcia? He's the one heading up the investigation,
and that's where Ryan Reynolds is like, he finally finds out everything, and he's like, why are we trying to save this old man? Like, he should be killed. Like,
well, because Ray Liotta and all them go in to save Israel because they think that that's the game plan, is to keep Israel alive. And then you find out that my mentor and partner, you got fucking slaughtered like cattle so you could save this fucking dinosaur.
Yeah.
That they could maybe or maybe not fucking tell you something that could lead to somebody going to prison.
Right.
So Ryan Reynolds makes it seem like he's just taking it on the chin. He's just going to go take a couple weeks off with paid leave. Well, he locks himself in the fucking room with Israel and the old man, and he fucking pulls the plug on both of them.
Yep.
And just sits there. And that's where the movie ends, man.
I think that was a great scene. I actually really enjoyed that scene. It was...
I like him taking it out of their hands, like, fuck it, you know, but I don't know, man.
You don't like the twist?
I didn't like how they were fucking father and son. Like, they couldn't just be, like, friends, and they just happened to be donors or whatever. I don't know.
I get it.
I guess at the time, I was just kind of thought, like, well, this is such a lame way to tie this together.
Yeah.
You know? You know, they made a second movie.
You know, I vaguely remember seeing it around. I was like, I didn't watch the first one, so I won't bother with the second one.
But Vinnie Jones is the lead in the next one.
Yeah.
And like I said, it was a straight D to DVD movie, so I'm sure it didn't do very well or anything. But this one just kind of looked like all the assassins got put into a building, and it's like whoever's left comes out type of deal. That's what the second one's about, I'm guessing.
Probably, yeah.
I haven't watched it, but
you know what that makes me think of is The Raid. I've never watched it. But
so fucking good, bro.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I should.
If you like, you know those fight scenes in fucking Old Boy?
Yeah.
You know, the hallway and shit?
Right.
You'll love that fucking movie.
That's what I've heard. But I've seen a fight scene between these like two characters, and there's like a knife, and they're just going at it in some kind of, I don't know, restaurant or
the guy that plays
something.
the cop in those movies is a fucking badass.
Yeah.
I think it's Tony Jaa, maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, probably.
But that dude is a fucking beast. He can do all kinds of crazy shit, dude. Beating so much ass with so many different things. It's crazy.
He is pretty great. I love what little bit I've seen of his work. I dip my toe into the...
He's like the rated R version of Jackie Chan. Because
Yeah.
you know how Jackie Chan will use stuff to whoop your ass, but like there ain't no blood. He ain't killing you. This dude was like taking a fucking pencil and stabbing it through a dude's fucking ear type shit. Like it was wild. Dude.
I'll put a pin in that because I have something to talk about because I watched a movie recently and it has something to do with that. But anyway, let's finish up with this one first. So we pretty much went over the whole thing. I guess I should go first because you gave it to me.
Right.
This is a dumb action popcorn flick. I lightly recommend it. Like
If you like you said, if you like the loud, dumb action.
Yeah, and it has kooky characters that I
It
kind of
really
enjoyed.
does. This is another one of those movies. It's kind of like Live Knives Out to me. Like you could make a movie about any of these characters, and I'd probably go see it just because it'd be worth watch.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
except Ben Affleck's character, that'd have to be a prequel. You know, but yeah, I liked Ben Affleck in this little part. That's what kind of made me feel like, you know what, Ben, you still got a little left in the tank, bro. Go be Batman for a couple years. You know what I
We
mean?
just got to keep this Ben Affleck train going.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. That didn't even realize it, bro. I gave you a Ben Affleck movie.
Yep.
You didn't even know. Slid it in there on you. Sheesh. You know, one of these days we'll have to do a good Ben Affleck movie so people won't think we just do the shitty ones he's in.
Has he done one?
Has he done a good movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done a good movie, bro.
The ones he's directed, I guess. Gone Baby Gone.
Yeah. Gone Girl.
No.
No?
Gone Girl is the David Fincher movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Gone Baby Gone.
Yeah.
Argo was good.
I liked it. It was okay. The town. Fuck me.
I fucking love the town. I was about to
Me
say,
too.
don't be disrespectful, bro.
I do love the town. I'm not gonna...
Love the fucking town. And I like Surviving Christmas, bro. I don't care what
Of
you
course
say.
you do.
It's fucking great. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Oh, he is in Gone Girl. I forgot. He is like the main character. So,
And
have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And whatchamacallit, The Accountant. I like The Accountant.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I liked it. And whatchamacallit too wasn't too bad. Good Will Hunting. I like him in that.
We just got to rename the podcast like
The Ben Affleck
show.
pod?
Yeah.
The Ben
Affleck
fan flick.
fan flick.
The fan flick podcast.
The fan
bro.
flick
The Ben
podcast.
fan flick podcast.
It'll be a side project we got to work on
Yep.
because we can't get enough Ben Affleck apparently.
Well, seriously though, man.
So what do you rate this movie?
Uh,
Where does it sit on your shelf?
I'll give it a 7.
7?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I was gonna go 6.5, but I've been getting out of the 6.5s.
Yeah, sticking with the 7s.
I'm gonna get it a 7. No, because I gave Knives Out a 8.5. I
Yeah,
think.
you did.
And then fucking Gentleman, I gave a 10.
You did.
I fucking love that movie, bro.
I know. I need a sound effect for your 10. 10
Fucking
man.
10. Yeah, dude.
Um,
Yes, that's who you use. Use Billy Bob for Varsity Blues. A fucking 10.
So I watched a movie yesterday.
Tell me about this movie.
It's called The Possessor.
That sounds like one of those creepiers.
Yeah. So you know how I was talking about David Cronenberg?
Mm.
Well, he had a son, and now his son does movies.
Oh, God.
And I've seen this one pop up my news feeds every once in a while. People were like, I love this movie. Just got it in the mail. Everything, this and that. I know it's on Hulu for free. Watch it. I was like, fuck. I might as well check it out. Wife was doing her thing. This is one of those chances I can watch one of my weird movies and not get like ridiculed for it. I fucking love this movie.
Yeah.
It's a horror, sci-fi, psychological thriller. It's fucking
Possessor.
amazing.
Sounds like a mind fuck.
It's not necessarily a mind fuck. It's just gory as shit. And I really, really like the concept. So the concept is there are assassins, right? And they have this program that can upload your consciousness into other people that are close to the people that you want to kill. So let's say I wanted to kill somebody that you knew. I would take over your body and then use your body to kill that person.
That's kind of cool.
Super interesting concept. And it's gory as fuck.
It's kind of like Manchurian Candidate type shit.
Yeah. So the assassin gets stuck in this consciousness and doesn't know how to get out. And that's kind of like the overarching plot of the movie.
Huh.
I'm gonna get it and I'll put it on your list because I fucking love this movie.
That sounds like it'd be worth a watch.
Right.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Have you seen the new King Kong Godzilla trailer?
Dude, I'm going to tell you, people are being real rough, but I think it's going to be good.
I know. I hear people shit talking it. Like, what do you want? Like,
Dude, what did you think? It's going to be a fucking Academy Award winner? I mean,
or you think it's a super deep film? Like,
people are like, I don't like it. Godzilla's the bad guy. Dude, obviously something is fucking with his head. That's why he's being bad. Because he's been the good guy for 2.5 fucking movies. Now all of a sudden he's the bad guy. They had to do it because they want you to root for Kong.
plus you've only seen the trailer. You don't know what's going on. You can call him bad guy, but like you said, there
Right.
could be something else going on.
It doesn't help that the director came out and said there will be a definitive winner. There's not going to be like Freddy versus Jason and all that shit where it's like, it's up to you. They both got the best of each other. Said there's straight up going to be a fucking winner and loser in this one.
This is the Super Bowl that I want to see.
And I mean,
To be fair, I wish there were more like better movies leading up to King Kong.
right.
Because we only have the one, and it's meh.
Kong Skull Island was not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not as good as.
Did you like it more than the Peter Jackson one?
Yeah.
Me too.
So I bought that one, and I tried watching it, and there are some parts where it's so fucking boring.
Dude, for real, why the fuck is it 3.5 hours long?
Right? You could have trimmed down a whole hour of that movie.
Dude, they could have literally made a movie just where they're on the fucking island.
Right.
That's where I turn it off. When they go back to the mainland, I don't give a shit anymore.
That is one movie that I don't care about Jack Black in. Like, he kind of annoys me and bores me, and I'm just like, please fuck off.
It's not necessarily that I thought he did a bad job at it. It's just like the whole movie is just kind of like unnecessary.
Right. Like the dinosaur scenes, like,
That was cool.
yeah,
but
it's
like,
cool visually, but story wise, it doesn't.
Yeah,
do
I mean, me and my son could watch a fucking ape beat the shit out of dinosaurs all day, bro. Like, I could do that for real, but it's like afterwards, though.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
I guess you're right. The only good thing that came out of it, there's this band called Blotted Science, I want to say. I haven't heard of them. Anyway, they did a music video to the Bugs like attacking everyone, and like it's so fucking badass. Like you got to look that shit up. It's so cool. Like because the way the guy plays, he plays like, and it sounds like bugs attacking on the guitar. I don't know. It's super interesting, and I loved it. That was the only good thing that came up. So yeah, it was better than Peter Jackson one, but even still, like John C. Reilly, I didn't care for.
Well, I think that it's also too because like if you think about it, if they hadn't done Godzilla 2, I would not have cared at all about this movie.
100%. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Godzilla 1 was not bad, but it's really like he played it from the human side of it too. Like the first one's more about us and what we're trying to do to stop it. But
yeah, but it's a travesty to waste Bryan Cranston like that.
Right. But the second one was beautifully done.
It's exactly what I wanted.
It's like, exactly what you want out of that movie. You got so many different monsters. He's kicking the shit out of everybody. They're getting the shit kicked out of him. It's fucking great. Oh, it can only be one king. And he's just fucking badass, bro. I remember watching that movie with my son in the theater going like, son, this is fucking fantastic.
This is what the movie theater is for. Because that's what I was thinking whenever I watched the trailer for Kong versus Godzilla is that's what I want blockbusters to be. I want them to be dumb, big, bright, popcorn flicks. Like seeing the Joker in theaters is cool and all, but I could watch that at home and be just as happy.
Yeah, it's not like one of those grand scale kind of movies. Like if you just saw Endgame at your house for the first time,
right? It's a little underwhelming.
You'd have been blood.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, they're gonna fight on a fucking battleship. Like, how cool does that look, dude?
It does look so fucking badass. I don't care what anybody says.
That's what I'm saying.
Hyped.
I will be there day one. If it's out in theaters, or I'll watch it at the fucking house if I have to, but probably go to a bigger TV if I'm gonna have to do that.
I got a big TV. Actually, I think yours is probably about the same size as mine.
Yeah, my stepdad's got a 70. So
shit. That's
probably where I'd watch that. That's where I watched Wonder Woman 2. That's where I slept through Wonder Woman 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I finally finished that the other day. Like, I didn't have anything to watch, so I was like, might as well just finish this because, God, it was worse. It got worse.
It hurt my soul too because I wanted it to be good, bro. I really did.
I did too. Like I was excited for it. I like the first one.
Nothing going into this made me think like maybe they'll fuck this up. You know what I'm saying? Like the first one was
full
great.
Confidence.
Yeah, the first one was great, dude. Like I've been let down by movies with way less hype behind it. You know what I mean? Like shit.
But the first one, I didn't care for the ending, but I do like everything else besides the ending.
Right.
Like the ending was fucking dumb. It was like a PS4 game.
Right.
Anyway. So yeah.
Snyder Cut, baby. Can't wait. Can't fucking wait. That's all I give a shit about for the rest of 2021, man. Just let me give me my fucking Snyder Cut.
Let's get the Snyder Cut. We got to get this train going.
I've been watching the Batman fucking trailer again, bro. Like I think that's gonna be banging, dude. I think it's gonna be great.
I tried watching that Cosmopolis movie with what's his name?
Oh yeah, with Rupert Pattinson.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson. Why do you keep calling him Rupert?
Same shit.
And I was way too drunk for that movie.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, they were talking about stock markets and all this shit, and I'm like 3 whiskeys deep, and I'm just like,
oh yeah, I get that. It's finance,
right? Money. Good job.
Money.
So I need to go back and try that one again. I've been buying movies like crazy though. Like every week I get a new movie, and I've been buying like collector's editions. I'm sure you've seen them. Posting them on the gram.
I haven't been like doing it on purpose, but like every time I've been going to the flea market, a little bit, I'll get like a movie here, a movie there. I looked the other day over there in my fucking corner when I have all my shit. I've probably like 12 movies sitting over there.
Really?
I had forgot about some of them. That's how many I fucking bought. Like, so yeah, if I drop this haul, find out what I've been collecting.
I've been looking out for it.
I'm gonna.
Every day I check my phone and I was like, it's not up yet.
Every day I check my phone, dude. That's great. That's great.
I've been beefing up the David Lynch movies.
Yeah, I see that.
Have you ever seen any of his movies?
I think I've seen a couple. We went through a couple of them.
Blue Velvet.
Yeah.
I watched that one. That was a trippy movie.
I don't think I've seen that. Maybe.
You've seen Mulholland Drive. You told me you've seen it.
I have seen that.
And then I got Eraserhead on Criterion Edition.
Yeah, I saw that.
You're not looking forward to that, huh?
Nah, probably not.
That's gonna be a hard one, but
It'll be a hard watch. It just like I don't know. I get a real pie vibe out of that one.
100%.
I just get a real pie vibe out of that movie. I'm just like, ooh, that looks like it's gonna be a fucking snoozer.
Yep.
But we'll see.
It's okay because you got Brick this time.
Yeah, I am looking forward to getting into that. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You know, I kind of watched not like halfway watch, but that one Don Juan where he plays like a Guido who's addicted to beating off. And fucking Scarlett Johansson plays his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she's playing a Guidette. It's hilarious, man.
Oh, I gotta check that
terrible.
out.
Tony Danza plays his father. Terribly uncomfortable. He's just like the worst father ever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your girl, huh? It's your girl, huh? Yeah, bro, calm down, Danny. God. He's just very weird, dude. But yeah, I've never watched the whole thing. I saw a couple scenes from it. Laughed and then changed it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Brick.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to like talk about it. Like after rewatching it recently, I was like, I like this movie a lot more than I did the first time I watched it.
That's good.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. The director, what's his name? He did the Star Wars. Ryan Johnson.
Oh, Ryan Johnson, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to give you after Smokin' Aces?
You didn't say.
I didn't?
Nope.
I have to remember.
So it's open season.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Watch Brick and then tell me what you want to give me because it's kind of like a gangster. It's like right up your alley. It's a gangster flick.
All right. Let's see what I got.
In high school.
In high school, even better, bro.
High school gangsters.
My glory days.
Yeah, right. I don't have much more to report on.
No, you gave a barely recommended, and I gave it a 7.
I gave it a slightly recommended. Like, if you're gonna go into Smokin' Aces, shut your brain off. Like, it's not a deep story. Just have fun with it because there is a lot of fun to be had in this
if
movie.
you just find the cool shit, the gangster shit in it, you like.
Yeah, exactly. And the like characters are kind of like wacky and zany. Like, it's not bad.
It's a different movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. Well, yeah, fuck it. I guess next time it'll be Brick, huh?
Brick. Till then.
Later.